Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. I am a master certified wedding planner and a certified florist. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We do full service, partial, month of coordinations. We do custom events. We do decor and planning in all states. We do destination as well. We do home staging. So if you have an event where you whether relaunching your business or corporate event, birthday, so pretty much anything that need planning and decor manages as well. We do it both aspects. So if you want to do the planning aspect, you can do that. If you want to do the decor, you can do that as well. I have years of experience in the wedding industry business. So today we're just gonna continue on what we talk about in regards to. We started yesterday talking about the decor checklist. We talk about the ceremony, all the things that you need for your ceremony. We talk from the aisle to the bouquet, to the gift and stand the station, to the ring bearer heroes, the welcome sign, and the aisle runner. So if you want to know more about this information, you can go watch the previous video and see that. But today we're going to talk about a cocktail hour checklist. What is it? Things that you need in regards to your cocktail hours to make sure that you have on. And most of the time, your planner and your decor person will already have this information. But just in case if you are doing your wedding yourself, it's easier to know these things. And even if you have a planner or decor person, it's good to know information because what that does for you is that you are on just in case they miss something or even for the ask this question, those are some of the questions you can have ask in your consultation, or maybe you can start looking for those design things as well, put it on your Pinterest board, and you can have those as well. So so for the cocktail hour church lay bar decor, a lot of time people miss this. Most of the time if you're using a venue where there is a full service venue, they have a bar sometimes, and you can sometimes it's just plain. You can put a little flowers there, or maybe like a drink stationery thing that said his drink or her drink. And a lot of time now couple are doing a different like a custom bar. They would decor this bar, have some like a statement piece in the venue. So a lot of couple is doing something. Sometimes a card, sometimes it's a photo base. It's a lot of things and unique things that are doing. So don't forget your bar, even though it's not. Sometimes it might be outside the ceremony space, but you still want it to look like it's your wedding. You want to have some kind of decor or something there. And then also you go to your signature drinks. As I briefly touched, signature drinks is your favorite drinks that you like. Um, Bride drink, groom drink. Sometimes bride may like wine. Sometimes groom may like whiskey. Vice versa. My women, the woman might like a tequila or some signature drink that you love, something special. Or you can even have your bartender. You can meet up with a bartender prior before they can give you different drinks, and you can try it out, and then you can use it. And you can just have it there so and give the guests an option just to try it and see what it is. So it's another fun way too for the guests to kind of go into. And then another thing is custom napkins. You can have these custom ready-made napkins with words, your monogram, your signature, your crest. You can do a lot of things with it. You can even do linen napkins that you can custom make. If you don't want to do the paper option, if you want to do the paper napkin option, you can do that. And they look really nice. It's just something unique to have it on there for your guests. Those are some of the ideas that you can use. And then another thing is the sheeting card and your escort cards. So what that will be placed is to your cocktail hour. So there's a space where you will have your escort cards and your sitting. If you're doing a sitting chart, either or, some people do both. And if you want to know what an escort cards or sitting cards is, you can actually watch prior video where I went into details about it. It's pretty much just letting guests know where they're gonna sit. So at the wedding, um, that's pretty much just what it is. Um, so you can have it set on the table with a little decor. So when guests go into the cocktail hours, they can have action to get that. And you can design the table. You can also put your cards on there as well, your gift cards and things closer. So I guess it's going to get a drink, like refreshment. They know what already know where to sit. And you can have a lot of notes just pointing to that and have that. For me, most of the time, I have my staff already available when people walk in to let people know that, hey, and the information there. But if you are doing it yourself, just make sure you have some kind of signage so that the people know what it is and it's just not sitting there. It's somebody to direct them to let them know what it is. And also your guest book table. You can have a guest book table where you have guests, sign your book. Now, there's a lot of creative things that people are doing with guest book. People doing pictures, people doing hearts, like you sign these little hearts and drop it in the picture frame. There's a lot of unique things I've seen people do. Record players. There's a lot of custom things you can do to update your guest book instead of just a typical one that you already use, like just a regular paper and pen. But if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But there's definite ways that you can, you know, update that as well. And then your card and your gift station. For me, I usually put it all this on the plan of where your vision is. So instead of having like three different tables, because you already got the escort tables, you have the gift table, then you have the signage table. You can combine those two. So what I do is that I usually put my gift cards or the gift station with where the sign is going to be, to letting people like the cards, they can drop the cards and everything like that, the guest book. So once they sign the guest book, they can just drop the cards right in there and do that. But if you're having a big venue and you want to utilize the space to just make the different section, a different touch of decor, a different things here, you can do that as well. It really gives the room a different feel, make the clients feel like they're walking in different spaces. So if the space is big enough, you can spread it out and have everything on different aspects. So it kind of like they go into, they can walk through the whole floor of the room. But if the space is small, I would say kind of condense it. But it all based, so most of the time into the ceremony space, you want to have your signage tables, your gift table at least right in the place that soon I guess walk in, they can see it. That way they know where to drop the cards, where to sign the guest book. That's one thing you want to have. And then in regards to your escort cards too, but you want to have it sometime further in the room, or sometimes you can put it closer to it. The reason why I typically don't put both together, because you're thinking about the wedding size. The escort cards, if you're having a wedding size with 200 people or 100 guests, it needs more space. So you're gonna have a huge table, that you're gonna use, and then if you put it something else, it would just overcrowd it. So I'll say use your wisdom and your judgment to base on what you're gonna do. And then another thing is that you can have a memory tables. Your memory table can also be where your gift cards is, where your the guest book is. You can have something next to that for your loved ones. Pictures where people can look at, you know, your get of past family that passed, or even pictures of your family, maybe your kids, your pets, your loved one, everybody in your life. You can have a table honoring somebody special, and a picture from your photographer, from your mom, if you're wearing your mom wedding dress, or updated. So like picture to tell a story about you for people to see what, things like that. So that's a unique idea you can do as well. But you can have those table and just, for your grandparents' wedding, and for your moms and your dad, and something, the story to just tell, or if you are the first generation getting married. So a lot of things, pretty much all these things just build out leading into the event. It's more than just, going to the reception, sit there and party. You want to keep your guests entertained. You want to give them a lot of options and things to do. So there's all the, and then another thing, you want to have a lounge area, like for your cocktail, but you want to have area where people, even if they're doing a walkthrough, you want to have somewhere they can sit. Because you're thinking about for an hour, people are not just going to be walking around the room. You want to have maybe like an area. So when you're picking a venue, make sure you have areas on the side where they can, sit in. Maybe if it's a small lounge chair, um, a part where people can just sit down with a snack and just take a break a little bit off their feet. You got to think about it. You're going to have older couples, grandparents, and older, and senior citizen. They cannot stand all day. So you want to make sure you have an area where people can sit. And then last but not the least, you want to have high top tables. The high top tables is really great because if you don't want to do a lot of seating, a lot of chair, a lot of rentals, you can have a high top table where people can just lay the food on, just lay it on and talk. You don't necessarily need a chair, but it's just something that people kind of like. You go to a bar, you got a table you're leaning on to take a pressure off and just relax. But those are the two things I feel like you really definitely need to incorporate, even if you don't have a table, but have a, make sure the venue or whatever you're doing have somewhere that during the hour people can at least sit for a second. It may not be for the whole guest, but at least let it be some kind of seating spaces that people can sit. If you have space for everybody, that's great. But if you don't, just have something that people can just, relax a little bit. If some people want to take a seat, Not everybody wants to sit. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and the founder of Linda Perfection Creations. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on my website, www.lindaperfectcreationsevents.com, to learn more about my services. Tomorrow, we're going to touch base on reception decor checklist so you can have the things to know what it is that things that you need for your reception. But it was really, as always, it's really nice talking to you guys, and please keep the information coming. The more you guys send me, the I can touch on these topics and make sure you guys have it in you. But thank you for watching.